All rights to the characters and storylines of Fruits Basket belong solely to its creators and copyright holders. This text is a fan-created interpretation and does not claim any ownership or official affiliation with creators or distributors of Fruits Basket. All references to the characters and their development are based on the original work and are intended solely for entertainment and discussion purposes. Quiet Moments of Recovery, Chapter 5. As the evening wore on, the toll of the situation began to show on Kyo. His eyes were red-rimmed with lack of sleep and his body was tense with worry. Hattori, noticing Kyo's deteriorating condition, decided to say what they were all thinking. "Kyo," Hattori said firmly, approaching him, "you need to go home and get some rest. You're no good to Tohru if you're exhausted and run down." Kyo shook his head vehemently. "No, I can't leave her. She needs me here." "Kyo," Hattori continued, his voice calm but insistent, "Tohru is stable right now, and she's being well taken care of. You've been here for hours, and you need to take care of yourself, too. Go home, get some sleep, and come back refreshed. We'll stay with her and make sure she's not alone." Shikure and Yuki nodded in agreement. "Hattori's right, Kyo," Shikure said gently. "You need to take care of yourself, so you can be there for Tohru in the long run. We promise we won't leave her side." Yuki placed a reassuring hand on Kyo's shoulder. "We'll call you immediately if there's any change in her condition. You have our word." Kyo hesitated, torn between his need to be with Tohru and the undeniable exhaustion weighing him down. Finally, he gave a reluctant nod. "Okay, but promise me you'll call if anything happens." "We promise," Hattori said, his voice steady. "Now go home and get some rest." Kyo reluctantly left the hospital, his heart heavy with worry. When he arrived home, he collapsed onto the bed, exhaustion overtaking him. Despite his anxiety, sleep claimed him quickly. A few hours later, Kyo was jolted awake by the sound of his phone ringing. He grabbed it, his heart pounding as he saw Hattori's name on the screen. "Hattori?" he answered, his voice filled with urgency. "Kyo, Tohru's awake," Hattori said, his voice calm but reassuring. "She's asking for you." Kyo didn't waste another moment. He threw on his clothes and rushed out of the house, racing back to the hospital. His heart was in his throat as he ran through the halls, barely stopping to acknowledge the nurses who directed him to Tohru's room. When he entered, he saw Tohru propped up in bed, her eyes still tired and glassy, but bright. She smiled weakly as she saw him, and tears sprang to Kyo's eyes. "Tohru," he whispered, rushing to her side and taking her hand. "I'm so sorry. I didn't listen to you. I thought it was just a fever, and I didn't realize how serious it was. I should have taken better care of you. I'm so sorry." Tohru squeezed his hand gently, her eyes filled with understanding. "Kyo, it's okay. You didn't know. You did everything you could once you realized. I'm just glad you're here now." Kyo's tears flowed freely as he held her hand, his voice choked with emotion. "I was so scared. I thought I was going to lose you." Tohru shook her head, her own eyes glistening with tears. "I'm here, Kyo, and I'm not going anywhere." "Good. I promise I'll take better care of you from now on." Tohru smiled softly, her hand still in his. "You take great care of me. We're a team, remember?" Kyo leaned in, pressing a gentle kiss to her forehead. "Always." Hi, my name is Angel and I hope you like this. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. And if you want to hear more, check out my website. Or if you want my books in an easier to read format, check out my Wattpad. Bye!